You'll never guess what I just got back from. That's right. Got my popcorn bucket. Got my new cup. I just got back from Captain America, Brave New World. Let's talk about it.
Stand by for proof of death. You want me? Come and get me!
All right, so I'm going to put up this little warning sign right now. No spoilers, no spoilers. I know it's a Marvel movie. If you're a Marvel fan, you already know the spoilers. You are not because you're out there looking, because it's everywhere. You can't help it. It's just out there. So a lot of us, Marvel people, comic book people, DC, whatever you just the genre in general, you already know kind of what's going on to it. But let me just talk to the few of you that don't know, okay? Now, before I really get into this movie, I gotta say, above all else, there will never be a better Captain America movie than Captain America and the Winter Soldier. That's a fact, okay? That was just an amazing movie. Now, let's talk about Captain America, Brave New World. This is Sam Wilson's, Anthony Mackie's, first solo movie all on his own. And you know what? This is not a spoiler, but they being Marvel, had tried to wrap up multiple movies in this movie. I'm going to tell you what I mean in just a minute. But before I go on, let's just talk about a couple of people that are awesome in this. Anthony Mackie does a great job. He really puts it all out there as Sam Wilson. Someone else that steals the spotlight because he is who he is, Harrison Ford. And he's the president. He's President Thunderbolt Ross. And if you know anything about Marvel, you know that that character was played by John Hurt, who unfortunately passed away not too long ago. Now, if you think back and you think of Harrison Ford, there's so many iconic characters that he's played, and one of them is a president.
Get off my plane.
Get off my damn plane! He's just great. And he's in a show on Apple TV that I love, Shrink. But let's talk about this movie. This movie really does try to wrap up, let's just say, The Incredible Hulk from 2008, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and even The Eternals, which no one really cared about. It's a fact. Like I said, Harrison Ford plays General Thunderbolt Ross, Sam Wilson is played by Anthony Mackie, and Joaquin Torres, who is Danny Ramirez, we saw in Falcon and the Winter Soldier show on Disney+. He is the new Falcon, the new young kid, just like Anthony Mackie was as the Falcon, Sam Wilson, back in Winter Soldier. There's also an amazing actor in this as well, named Giancarlo Esposito, and he plays Sidewinder, and we've seen him in so many good things, so many great things. He's such a good actor. And also, someone else from Falcon and the Winter Soldier is Carl Lumbly, who plays Isaiah Bradley from Falcon and the Winter Soldier as well. And you're like, oh man, if I didn't watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, am I going to be out of the loop? Yeah, a little bit. You will. Because they expect you, they being Marvel, expects you to have seen these things. And more than likely, you have. And unless you're a back-off type Marvel fan because you've pushed it away for a little bit because of how things have been going with the MCU. But this movie tries its damnedest to be the Winter Soldier.
You're not Steve Rogers. You're right. I'm not.
When I say the Winter Soldier, I mean the movie, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. It tries so hard. And you know what? It really wants to stick that landing. And I'm not going to say that one of my friends tells me that I'm just someone that's just going to blow Marvel. No, I'm not going to just blow Marvel. They tried really hard. And if you hadn't seen, or if I haven't seen The Winter Soldier, I would think, oh, this is a really, really good movie. But because of that, because I have seen it. It just is in its shadow. And it's trying to wrap up so many different storylines that it gets lost in the mix. It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie at all, but it's just not Captain America and Winter Soldier. It tries. And like I said, Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie does a great job with this. Okay? We see a couple characters from The Incredible Hulk. We don't see any characters except for the Celestial from The Eternals. But we also find out, this is not a spoiler, this is out there, that the whole thing about this is who can get to the Celestial that is made of adamantium. And you know who else has adamantium? You know, this guy up here. And you know him. So that's a way that they're probably going to bring him in. And I don't want to keep going on and on about this movie because you're going to go watch it if you're a Marvel fan. No matter what, you'll see it. Or you'll see it when it comes out streaming. I know you will. So what I'm going to tell you is I hope you like it. This has had very mixed reviews. Some people loved it. Some people hated it. And I'm somewhere in the middle. Okay? So take that for what it is. And please like, subscribe, and tell me what you thought. I'm curious what everybody else thinks. I've heard both sides where it's trying too hard or it's really good and it's setting up for everything else. There is an end credit scene and it does set up for the new Avengers movies. And you have to stay to the end. I'm not going to tell you anything. But until next time, I will see you at the theater. I'll see you on my couch, my nice TV. I'll see you by my iPad, and I'm not watching anything on my phone, folks. Until next time, I will see you later.